name's Callie Armstrong. Today I will be talking to you guys about the use of human cadavers. Since the 3rd century, cadavers have been used all across the world, starting in Greece, Rome, Italy, everywhere over in Europe, and then throughout this past 16 centuries it's evolved to be used throughout the entire world. They were first used as dissections just for anatomical reasons and for religious reasons, and then over the years it has transitioned into reasons for teaching anatomy to students, for allowing doctors to practice new techniques, allowing dentists to practice using new oral instruments, for the use of pharmaceutical companies as well. First, I'll talk to you about the history of the human cadavers. Like I said, use began in about the 3rd century in Greece, and they had started using these in Egypt. They would dissect the human bodies and remove parts for religious reasons and for certain beliefs about the human bodies and spirits going to heaven. And like I said, it has evolved over the past 16 centuries for the use of students, doctors, surgeons, dentists, pharmaceutical companies. And next I'll talk about how and where cadavers are used. The most common places that cadavers are used is most likely universities. I recently was in an anatomy class and dealt with roughly 6 to 7 cadavers weekly. They're an incredible tool for students to learn different systems of the body. You can start with bones, skeletal, cardio, endocrine, respiratory, reproductive. It's a lot of variety. This has also taught students and doctors different dissection techniques, and along with that, pharmaceutical companies have started using cadavers to practice or to see how drugs interact within the body so that they know what humans can and cannot handle. The other place that cadavers are used is hospitals. Doctors are practicing new surgery techniques, ranging from anything in the body in general. And then, like I said, dentists are also using them for practicing new oral instruments or new implants for teeth, anything like that. And the last thing that I was going to talk about with cadavers is the problems that have arise from using them. A lot of students or doctors in the past have disrespected cadavers, treated them as if they are not or were not a living person at one time. So for instance, when I was in my class, we were not allowed to call the cadavers by any names because it was out of respect for them and for respect for the families. And the other problem that has arose is illegal trade and selling of human parts within the black market. Once bodies are deceased, people will try and sell the organs rather than list them on the transplant list, but there's a very long technique for all of this to be done, but overall it is not allowed to sell or trade any body parts. So as you can see, cadavers have helped medicine become what it is today. Students are using cadavers in a lot of anatomy classes. Fortunately, I was able to use 6 of them. I know that a lot of schools don't have any cadavers at all, but I would say using them has been one of the most beneficial things for students to learn about human anatomy. And like with that, it has increased their knowledge of anatomy, along with students, doctors, dentists, surgeons, everything. It has allowed them to design new instruments and practice new techniques.